Well, back here to my Rimworld game, my Anarcho-Capitalist Libertarian game, starting Javier Gerardo Milei, a congressman here in Argentina that has a good shot at becoming the very next president of Argentina. Javier Milei got in this planet by himself, naked, no guns, no weapons, no clothes, no food, no nothing. And he had to survive by starting a anarcho-capitalist colony. He was joined later by Jair MESSIAS Bolsonaro, the Brazilian ex-president, the myth, Messiah, as people call Bolsonaro in Brazil. Later came the communist Lula that tried to invade my private property in this amazing game made by Tynan Sylvester that was actually banned in Australia. Yeah, that's the political class telling you what you can play, what you can see, censoring everything. You know, in Brazil it's big right now, the whole censorship bullshit that's taking place in my country. Thank God for Glenn Greenwald that's bringing some light into the Brazil situation about the censorship. But I don't want to talk about politics today, just about my game. My characters are sick. Hey, Javier Milei just laid here in my hospital. He has the flu. So does Lula, so I need to take care of them. I do not have a good doctor yet in my game. You know, I'm just a beginner. I have just 2 colonists and 1 slave. I will not have anybody on the left side, any communists, reddies, commies, as colonists. They are always going to be slaves in my anarcho-capitalist colony. So I have to make sure that Lula is well taken care of. So that's what Javier Milei is doing right now, taking care of that parasite populist full of crap that is the new president of Brazil, Lula. Piece of shit. I truly despise that man. But as I've said, I do not want to talk much about politics. In this video, I just don't feel like it. The situation is really bad everywhere you look, so who gives a shit, no? Politics is just, the only viable voice I hear in this planet is exactly from Javier Milei, that he brings up good points about how the political class, they do not give a shit about anything other than being a parasite of the state to live out of the people's money. That's all there is to it. I do not see anything deep or mysterious about politics at all. Just a bunch of crooks, parasites, good for nothing, useless, criminals. That's all there is to it. As you can see, Javier Milei is taking care of Lula. He has the flu, no? Unbelievable how this man got elected president of Brazil again, no? After everything that happened, all the corruption, all the schemes. In any case, I do not give a goddamn shit about my country. My country is lost. To me, it's just, there is no recovery from what happened. We have this network in Brazil called the Global Network, and they poisoned people against Lula, they poisoned people against Bolsonaro, so, the situation is really bad right now because Global wanted to take charge of the country. That's all there is to it, nothing complicated. Global is really powerful, and in fact, if you take a look at who the vice president of Lula is, you're going to realize that Global has everything to do with this bullshit election that took place in my country right now. Bolsonaro is here, is doing some research. You need a good character now to do your research. This is really important in this fantastic game made by Tynan Sylvester. I repeat, check it out on Steam. It had the ratings of 98% positive. with more than 2,000 users. So go there, download it, play. It's really fun. It relaxes me. This is the technological tree, the researches you must do in order to have more features in your anarcho-capitalist libertarian colony. Bolsonaro is going to take a nap. No, he's tired. That man is in so much trouble, man. They've accused the Global Network, accused this man of almost every crime on the book. Pedophile, genocide, cannibalism, corruption, everything that exists, you know. The Global Network has really good weapons of mass destruction, and they've used it against Bolsonaro. I know why. In a near future, I'm going to make a video about why Bolsonaro is hated by the Global Network so much, but I'm not on this video. I just don't feel like it now. Javier Milei is not that good of a doctor, but he's good enough. I think he's going to manage to save Lula from the flu. Remember, if a character dies in Rimworld, he's dead. There is no way to bring anybody back to life. You know, this is not like Nintendo. You do not have many lives. So if Javier Milei, Bolsonaro, or Lula died in here, they are going to stay dead. In any case, if you check here, this is, you know, the needs of my character. Javier Milei is not happy about his environment. But I just have 3 colonists, and, well, 2 colonists and 1 slave. Lula is my slave, and he is not going to be upgraded to colonist. Ever. That's not going to happen. I truly dislike that man. I think he's, you know, just a coward, you know. I mean, look, I'm having a visitor here, and he's the son of Javier Milei. I think Javier Milei doesn't have any kids, but I read in an interview that when he was, you know, in a bad financial situation, that he preferred to feed his dog than himself. So that makes, you know, in my opinion, a decent person. Let me check here. Bolsonaro is really good at mining. In fact, he loves mining. You should let your characters do whatever they love to do. So in that way, they are going to stay happy. Lula is out of bed. What is he doing? He's feeding Javier Milei, because, you know, Javier Milei cannot walk. And I have a prisoner. The name of my prisoner is Nails. As soon as she joins, I need to convert Nails and to recruit Nails before I can actually name her. But I do already have a good name in my head for Nails. She's going to be, you know, really important in my anarcho-capitalist colony. She is a pop star. She's a pop star in politics, a woman that I truly admire. I think she's extremely entertaining. I love to see that woman on screen. I think she's beautiful. And, well, I cannot wait to have Nails in my anarcho-capitalist colony as a colonist. No, she's sleeping right now, as you can see. Nails, my prisoner. She's going to be almost as important as Milei himself, if not more important, you know, because she is truly a pop star on the right wing. No, I've said before, she's eating right now. And she's going to be really important in my anarcho-capitalist colony. The first woman that I have here, Nails. She was a communist, but now she is converted. She's going to be converted to libertarianism, anarcho-capitalism. Almost 10 minutes of video already. I have another quest. Those are the kind of quests that are a must. You need to do them because they're going to, you know, make possible for your characters to get the hell out of this planet and find the stars again. I think that's the objective. I've never got there, but let me see if I can with this game. That's it for today. Check out on Sam Cedar and the Majority Report if you like libertarianism, anarcho-capitalism. He has tons of good, entertaining debates with anarcho-capitalists. That's it for today.
Folks, there's more of what you've just saw where that came from. That's if you hit the subscribe and like button. Thank you. Really, thank you.